Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get the updates. This time for today's video, the beer's courtesy of Ross. Thanks so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. It's Saturday, and on Saturdays, I try to do Cellar Saturday, where I actually drink something off the shelf. So this was actually in my beer fridge, and I'm doing a little mini theme. I have 3 of these total, so I'll be doing one today, tomorrow, and Monday. So this is about 14 months old, it's a little over a year old, and it's Revolution Straightjacket barley wine aged in bourbon barrels. Then I also have the honey variant and the strawberry variant. I don't know which order I'll do them in, but this one I'm definitely doing first because I kind of want like the base, so to speak, experience before the other two. So if you're interested, make sure you tune in tomorrow and Monday. If you're watching this on Saturday, if you're watching in the future, hey, watch those videos and find them on the internet. Our barley wine ale features American and Belgian malts, which provide the base of the extraordinary ale. After 12 months in bourbon barrels, the award-winning Straightjacket emerges with notes of stone fruit, toasted coconut, molasses, and vanilla, coming in waves as you swirl the glass. Enjoy now or store cold. 15.8% ABV. I was hoping it was under 15, but fair enough. Okay. It's a smaller can. It'll be all right. I got to work tomorrow, but it'll be all right. Love their can art. I'm a big fan of it. All right. So there is brown, but there's a lot of red in there. I hope the camera and the way the lighting is and all the way the lighting is and all of that is picking up a decent amount of what I'm seeing because there's a lot of red in there. At this point, about half a finger ahead, it's like a dark khaki, small bubbles, some bigger ones popping at the top. Yeah, I mean it's maybe a hair lighter than I thought it would look, like what I think a barley wine looks like, but it's definitely in that, I almost said wheelhouse. It doesn't make sense. It's definitely in the parameters of what I think a barley wine looks like, but it's a little lighter than I was thinking it was going to look like. But it looks very pretty. Let's get into the aroma. Man, there is so much nice sweetness, and that molasses, unmistakable. I'm glad they put that in that can. Unmistakably molasses. I get some orange peel mixed in, a little bit of cherry, but it's big toffee, caramel. It's the things you expect. I do get some oak tannins, slight coconut. So you're getting some barrel stuff. I get a little bit of the bourbon. Man, yeah, and it's just caramelized sugar for sure. But yeah, just enough kind of fruitiness to break it up, plus that molasses. So it's not just like sweet caramelized sugar, again, whether toffee or caramel or whatever. But there are some other things going on that kind of add to the complexity, the enjoyment as well. It's not just only a couple notes. There's many things going on. It smells fantastic is the short version. A little bit of whisper of an alcohol mixed with that generic spirit quality. But you do get a little bit of specific bourbon as well. It smells fantastic. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Ross. Man. That's a really good beer. Wow. Wow. I want to sip it again before I start talking about it, but I don't want to. I don't know. I kind of want to take my time with this. Man, that is good. It follows the aroma in a lot of ways. You get a multitude of caramelized sugar notes, and they work. They're harmonious yet distinctive. You get. I can see why they did a honey variant. You do kind of get a little bit of a honey thing as well. Just like the aroma, I get a nice pop of cherry, and I get a little bit of this orange peel thing. So again, there are these fruity notes in there as well. You could almost trick yourself into thinking it had some of those baker spices. I think because what's there would go with those so well. Not so much that you're even kind of getting a cinnamon or a clovey note, but just man, what is here would go so well with those spices. They're that just like the aroma too, like that level of barrel, like the actual wood, the spirit, really nice. Whisper of coconut, just like the aroma. You do get a little bit of that vanilla in. Man, it smells so good. I mean, man, it smells fantastic. And it's nice because with the alcohol, it's not too much on the palate, but like you get that cherry, you get a little bit of that alcohol. In my opinion, it can quickly go to that medicinal thing, and it avoids that. It kind of miraculously, because it really should come across that way. Man, I don't know why more Chicago breweries don't do barley wine aged in bourbon barrels, right? Like what a novel idea. When you have that like molasses, a little bit of brown bread, almost like a spicy rye note. It's just wow. And again, like those are cool notes. And I've been using this a lot because in my mind, sometimes when I get these notes of molasses, it's kind of wrapped up and mixed together with other almost like savory, sometimes drier elements of the beer. Really, again, like bringing a little bit of balance to a beer that could be overly sweet pretty easily, and it's not. In some ways, it's like liquid candy, and then other ways, it has enough of the dryness. Probably that oak is really helping too. The alcohol is helping. And then again, these like bordering on savory notes are really helping keeping it from being just a liquid candy. A little bit of warmth in the chest, and not so much on the palate, but again, like I think that little bit of alcohol on the taste is, and again, it's like a whisper, really helps this from becoming too sweet. It's phenomenal. I mean, I think I've really said my piece about it because it's amazing. So yeah, thanks so much, Ross, for sending. I really appreciate it. Obviously, you guys had this one before. Do you like it fresh? You like it with like a year on it, like I'm drinking it? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.